Hello everyone. Right, let me just get this sorted. 1 minute, please. Oh, we're going well. This live. Oh my god. Ah, and we're done. Ta-da! Right. Hello everyone. We've got a few things to use tonight. We don't really need 2 of those rice papers, but we do have a few things to use. Well, 2 rice papers, a piece of ribbon, and it's an 8x8 deep canvas. Yours will have Mach packaging on it. I just have this one. Just let me remove my packaging. Yours are going to have the better ones. I've got the one. Alright, here we go. Oh, hello, Di. So we're going to be doing a canvas today. Hello, Annie Robin. So we've got a few bits and pieces to use. But yeah, let's, I think, start. So we're going to actually make kind of like a little bit of a scene. And then I was thinking like with our ribbon. Because, yep, I thought this ribbon's pretty cool. I've been wanting to use this ribbon for a while. Hello, Cheryl. Look how cool it is. Ready? Just, if I can get it to unzip. There we go. And it unzips. Rezipping it is very difficult though, so we're not going to unzip it too much. But yeah, like the good part. Oh, kind of like the quote going through. Anyway, yeah. So hello, Pam, and hello everyone who hasn't commented yet. So we've got, oh, hello to people watching this after the live. Let's get our paintbrushes. Now, I put all my paintbrushes away. I know. I no longer have the big massive pile on my desk because it was interfering with one of the classes on the weekend. So I had to take away and feels a little bit empty / oddly clean. So let's come in and wet our edges of our rice paper. Don't have to have too thick of a paintbrush. You notice how I'm not pausing at every edge to tear it? It is because it's now cool enough that the rice paper isn't going to dry too fast on us. So we can actually wet all 4 edges. And then come in and tear it. Ready? See? Look. Oh. / feather. I do prefer feathering with rice paper. Just because I don't really keep a pair of scissors that I don't use with like tape and sticky stuff. So most of my scissors have a little bit of sticky on them, which means that when I try and cut rice paper with them, it doesn't go particularly well. It's a bit like, why? You know, get stuck in the mechanism of the scissors and yeah, not fun. Right. So we've got our wood there. Let's see what other elements we can feather out of our other piece of rice paper. If you guys have got any suggestions, this is going to be a bit of a red canvas, just as a heads up. I know some of you are red fans. Hello, Caramel. I'm getting better at painting with red. I would say the fear is still there and alive, so we'll see how we go. Like, you know. Just come in. Oh my god. That's when you know you've done it correctly. It's just a nice pull back tear. Ha ha ha. Now this does have like script going this way, but I don't know if it's 100% noticeable because we could actually have it. Like, can you tell the script's going the wrong way? Can you? What if we look at that, and then we could come and have this bit, you know? It's going to take a lot of. We might have to sew a little bit of this down. Let's just grab a pair of scissors to hold it down first. Where did my timmies go? Oh, Amelia stole my timmies. Amelia stole my scissors. 1 minute. Ruler instead. Nope. Didn't exactly work. Get back down. There we go. Right. So what do we think? Yes? No? Maybe? I suppose to stop it from being the text the wrong way, we could do it this way. Like horizontal. But I just don't know. I personally like it that way. I do like portrait stuff. Hello, Chloe. I don't do a lot of portrait though on mixed media classes. Most of the stuff we make is horizontal because that's the way our art journal goes. Okay. And we're just here. And now come in. It's pretty good. Okay. Well, hello, Chloe. So we're just currently coming in and feathering. I hope you loved our super weekend. I know that Mum and I did. It does kind of tire us out a little bit, but it's a good weekend. Lots of crafting fun. And don't forget, we still have that cyber crop going as well. So you guys can enter in that until Wednesday. Or you can keep creating and keep adding to it afterwards. That's okay. We completely understand people are busy. You just won't go into the prize draw, which isn't a bad thing. Like, the point is that you just are creating. Right, and what does this quote say? The only way to have a friend is to be one. Oh, I've kind of riffed the two there. Dearie me. It's been a little bit of a long day. Here we go. Actually, I handed in a piece of artwork in on Saturday and I got called up by the gallery. I didn't follow terms and conditions, so they've allowed me this one time to grab my painting from them, which I went and did pretty much immediately. And I have until tomorrow to fix it, so I've got to do that tonight. I was trying something different. Obviously, it didn't follow terms and conditions, so they're not allowed to hang it. Would be unfair on the other contestants. So, yeah. Gotta fix that before tomorrow. Which is what I'll be doing after this class, is fixing a painting. Because, you know, that's what you want to be doing. It's changing up your artwork to fit rules. To be fair, it's my own fault. I completely forgot to read the terms and conditions. I'd applied in this competition before and went, okay, yep. So basically anything you create is about is, okay, perfect, got this. I've got a plan, all that. Yep, no. Should have read it. Didn't. Alright, so we've got Anyone thinking of anything else? I know the ruler's kind of given us a bit of a problem here, but it's not too bad, I don't think. And then I do think if we add a little bit of gauze in as well, and we like tuck a little bit of gauze coming out here maybe in the center, I don't know. And then maybe a little bit of stenciling behind the girls, and then we stick the 3 girls down with modeling paste, so then it's opaque. I'm just coming in and feathering out my flowers now. Here we go. Okay, and then let's put that one in, and then I'm not going to pile them all up in one pile, just as a heads up. That's hopefully not going to happen. I am just putting them in one pile, so then I know what I have and haven't done. Oh, well, that file is no longer perfect. That's all good. No such thing as a perfect flower after all. Okay, there we go. So let's just remove the ruler, because I don't feel like it's helping our case here. Now, is everyone okay with this like portrait mode, or do you reckon we go landscape? So this is portrait. Right. We've got landscape. Put that like that. And then we flip this over. So you can clearly see the edge there. And go that way. Oh, hello, Mary. That's okay. Portrait, you reckon? Oh, we'll try and have a wonderful evening. Yeah. Always try to have a wonderful. You reckon portrait this way here? Here. Okay, so these are like the top elements, so we're going to move those to one side, and we're going to work purely on these ones. So first we're going to stick down our rice paper, I think. And then what we're going to come and do is deal with our zipper. And then we did say some gauze as well, didn't we? Who reckons we need gauze? 1 second. Gauze, 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 gauze. Ah, nearly rhymes. Okay, so we've got some gauze. We've got the zipper. Now let's see how we go here. Let's grab out our gel medium to start. Might be stealing Mum's tube. Or commandeering for a short time. Right, there we go. And then let's come in over here. And then we're just going to come in we go. And then let's stick him down. Once again, classic Naomi move. Completely eyeballing the whole scenario here. Right, so now it's on. Let's come in with a bit of glue. I did get this pulley bit away here just because my hands had tacky glue on them. Live in central Queensland. Things get tacky rather quickly. Right. Just coming in and putting a nice even layer, making sure there is no air bubbles. Because that is the trick. It's the $1 million secret. Actually, how was everyone's weekend? How's everyone's Monday been? Hope we didn't have too many cases of Monday-itis. Right, just another squirt of this. The gel medium that Mach sell on the tube is really good. It's just nice. I've got sensitive skin and I do not react to this at all. Although I might have come a little bit tolerant of it over the years, but I don't ever remember my skin reacting to it in an adverse way at all. Okay. Okay, and then we've got those ones, and we're kind of doing a little bit of like a furnishing technique here where we're coming in and we're just rubbing it into that glue. Kind of what you would do if you're putting wallpaper on a piece of wood. Okay. Although you'd probably be using a scraper for that bit as well. Got a bit of an air locket there. There we go. I think if we actually go and grab Mum's tube, because I think my tube is pretty much empty. Here we go. Just put a little bit of a double on that. Come in. Just fold that edge back over. There we go. And then go. Look at that. That's nice and glued on. So as you can see, we've got the 2 rice papers nice and glued on there. They're in with the they're very much stuck to the canvas, which is quite nice. I was going to say in the grain, but I don't think that's actually a thing when you're working on a canvas. Who knows? We'll call it in the grain. No. Right, so we're here now. Let's come in and lay out the zipper ribbon a little bit more. So I definitely want to get some nice volume with it. Okay, and then too bad we can't spray. He's gonna be stuck. Oh, hello, Diamond Bee. That's okay. We're always running late in the Rachel house anyway. So let's grab some modeling paste and let's try and do this one hand. So I'm just going to open the modeling paste up between my legs. Okay. Now you know you've done something like this before. You can open a job between your legs. Or you're a skilled cook. Okay, and then come in. Well, or you're a female. And then you're going to keep adding. Remembering not to go thicker than your piece of ribbon here. And that there is base point 1 done. Next base point. And we just want to come in and just sneak that modeling paste in and underneath. So come in, sneak it in underneath. We don't really want people to see how we glue it down because that's all part of the mystery. But we definitely want it to be stuck. Okay. Ha. Right, we're going well. My hands are still tacky with glue. It's ripping my sides off. Because both my hands and the glue on top of the rice paper are now tacky. This is why you should leave it in between each layer. I don't have the patience for that anyway when I'm not creating on a video, but like, I can still suggest. Okay. Once again, I definitely want volume. So I want to have these lovely curvy bits with my thing. And I know with my ribbon, and I know to get that permanently there, I am going to have to come in with gel medium and go along that ribbon eventually. But I'm just trying to get the base of it stuck. The fun you can have when you're not working in art gel, you can make volume. Get a bit more, I wouldn't say dense, but raised, that's the word. Raised. And then just coming in. Mealy's telling Mum about the Wiggles rebranding. Okay, there we go. So we've got that stuck and we're just going to wait for it to dry a little bit before we touch that ribbon again. And let's come in now and we want to do our gauze, or I was thinking, what if we put a bit of like, if we sprayed a script along here, so that it came out from the girls, does that make sense? And it's kind of like the script here. Nice follow on. What does everyone think of that while I just put the lid on my modeling paste? Like just a nice simple script. This canvas is, I think, going to be quite simple considering what we've done before on a canvas. But I do like. And then what we're actually going to come and do is apply gel medium directly onto our palette knife and then spread it in between our V. Well, in between the split we made in the ribbon. It does need to be a little bit wet to get rid of the glue off the edge of it. And now it's common distress. This is not the best thing to be doing with tacky hands, but we will live. Oh, bit of it got stuck to my hand. Oopsie daisy. Ha! Now the important thing is that we want to make sure the ribbon is still on top of the gauze, but we definitely want that gauze to look like it's coming out. It's going to bustle out any minute. So just to give you an idea, that's what it looks like from directly on top. That's what it looks like as a close-up. So I'm just coming in, trying to make sure we keep it nice. Keep it safe. There we go. And then what did we think about the script idea? Any takers on it? I just think it needs something there. It might just be me though, realistically. Because those girls are going to go there, and we're going to cut a little bit out. We're going to go in like so, and then our quote. And then our flowers there. Oh. Look how nice that is. We might not even need the scripty piece. Oh my gosh. I don't actually think we need stenciling. What's happening to me? It's so different. I don't think it needs stenciling. What do you guys think? I'll lift it up for you to see. I don't think it needs stenciling. Look at that. That is nice. Like, beyond nice. I have forgotten to do the edges, I just remembered, but we can come in and do those in a second. No stenciling. Yeah, I don't think it needs stenciling. Right, so these two are going to be on modeling paste. And we're also going to have that flower on gel, but afterwards. And let's come and gel down our other elements. And then we might add a little bit more modeling paste just in and around the ribbon. And then we're going to come and paint our ribbon with the gel medium before we get the girls on there and stuff. Because the painting the zipper ribbon with gel medium might get a little bit messy. And yeah, what's that? By painting it, it's going to make the ribbon stiff in the position it's in, which is definitely what we want. We want it to not move from where we've stuck it. And just to help that out, it's going to be like kind of like hairspray for us, but for ribbon. It's going to keep it permanently in its spot. Or help anyway with it. If you haven't used enough modeling paste originally, then there is no way that any gel medium is going to help you. So you've got to make sure you use a fair amount of gel medium when you go in, but well, modeling paste when you go in to stick down your ribbon. But apart from that, it's fairly simple. Right, here we go. Now let's choose a dodgy paintbrush we have. Very dodgy paintbrush. I'm just trying to find where my dodgy paintbrushes are. Hold up. Where's that one? Ah. Nice and dodgy. That's okay, Amanda. It's all good. Honestly, we take latecomers, comers that watch it afterwards. Most of the time with these mixed media classes, most of the people who watch them afterwards. I'm perfectly okay with that. I completely understand. Life gets hectic. Like, I live with my family currently, and we're using the word currently really open there, because yeah, I will eventually like to be able to afford my own rent, my own place. But currently I live with my family, and it is just madness, some of the stuff. I swear us kids didn't have as much on at school as what my younger brother and sister have, but my parents assure me that we did. I just don't remember it that way. Probably because I was the one doing the activities, but, you know, not having to work out the logistics of, okay, so we've got to have 2 cars a day, or we have to have 3 cars a day. Oh, okay, so this person's got to go here, and that person's got to go there, and when do you have that thing on again? Like, it's just madness. It's adulting. It's a naughty word. Right, there we go. As long as you get him. Right. Noted. But yeah. So yeah, I do not mind when people watch the videos, just as long as they get time to create and be free each week. I know personally that my time to create outside of videos and teaching classes and working to guidelines and stuff like that, because my remote job, even though it does have some form of creativity in it, I still have to run by guidelines, and with the 2 youth councils, there's still rules that you have to follow when you're making stuff for them. So just to be free, I set aside my nights on Sundays, and I just paint on Sunday nights, and sometimes on Sunday afternoon if I get time. But most of the time it's only at night time, and that's okay. Gives me just a little bit of freedom, you know, so definitely works my favour. So we're just coming in. Now this is going to dry clear. So don't worry with the fact that it currently looks like you've muted your maroon zipper ribbon. It's not going to dry, stay permanently that colour. It's just because you've wet it. I have gotten some modelling paste on the top of it. That's okay. You get that on the big jobs. If you want to avoid that on your canvas, just wait for the modelling paste to be dry before coming and stiffening your ribbon. I would suggest doing the step always after doing what we've already done, just because you've molded it into the place you want it. and now you're just reinforcing it. If you painted the ribbon before you put it in place, it would be a lot harder and you'd have to re-stiffen it, I'm pretty sure, again with another layer of glue, and then it won't look so natural. It'll be quite thick. So just coming in and painting in that bit there, and making sure once again that you're using a paintbrush that you're not in love with. Oh, stuck down a piece of scrap rice paper there. That's right, and there we go. So as you can see, I've covered pretty much every inch of my ribbon. I probably will come in here and just fix up the clumps of glue that you can see, because it's a very opened canvas, so you've got to look at it from each way and then come in and really paint. There we go. Let's get into all those groovy bits. All those bits you don't normally have to consider. If someone comes in and says, oh, you missed a spot, just be like, it's intentional. Even if it wasn't. Right, let's do the sides now. Well, we've got this, what I'm calling a dodgy paintbrush. It's like a kindergarten's paintbrush that's seen too many years. We're just going to come in and add a bit of modeling paste to it. Just, yep. Make our rice paper blend into canvas. See, we're moving the canvas around a lot, so our ribbon is also moving every time we move the canvas around. So we're just going to be a little bit mindful that it's not 100% stuck right now. So no flinging it across the room at this point. It would be very bad if you decided to fling your canvas across the room. You definitely want it a fair amount a bit drier. Look at that. Come in, make sure you get all that glue out. I'm wearing good pants and I've got white paint on them. Let's put that back in there. Oh, that modeling paste ain't coming out anytime soon. Great. These are my interview black pants too when I go for job interviews. We'll be fine. Be alright. Yep. Laundry day. I wish I was joking. Let's just grab out our other palette knife. I do have several palette knives. Oh. I think this is actually Mum's one. It's too clean to be mine. Let's come in and palette knife on the back. Girls, you can use your fingers. I'm just not using my fingers because I've got a little bit of, I've picked up some green paint somewhere on my desk and I've got a bit of it on my pinky. And if I add green to this now, that means I've got to flick green on and smudge it and then add some stenciling and stuff. And I do like how it's looking already. Don't think we need to add green in there. So we're just going about this so then we don't have to. Come to the ribbon as close as possible. Come over as much as possible. Thank you, Karis. I promise we're going to be using a turtle stencil next week, by the way, people. I was having a conversation with Karis today. Yeah. Install. We're going to, next week, Yeah. Look at that. We've got them on and we use modeling paste, so it is opaque 100%. Worth the effort. Look at it. Oh, the girl's hair there. Just beautiful finish. And so look, because we feathered the edges as well, it looks like it blends in naturally with the background.
There you go.
It's going pretty well.
Very good.
Ah. How are you going to get an Amelia to bed at 7:30 and it's 7:43?
Yep, we haven't even had a shower yet.
Amelia has been hiding in plain sight. She's been doing her state-of-the-art trick. She's very good at it. My little sister is
No, I have
very
been
good.
sanding timber.
Oh, but I bet she didn't suggest on going for a shower.
Well, she might have did.
Oh, she did? Oh, okay. Right, Mom just got preoccupied. Okay. And my younger brother left every light on at the other end of the house on, so I'll be hearing about that after class. If not, you'll be hearing about it before we finish class when she comes back here. It's one of my mom's pet peeves, like, leaving lights on when you're not in the room. And I completely understand why. It's energy waste. Yeah, just try getting that through to a teenage boy. Okay. Ho 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 ho. We're looking mighty fine. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm making sure that whatever I do, I don't cover up the reference of who wrote the quote. We are very supportive at Scrapbook Fantasies of referencing anyone that we quote in anything. So I'm making sure that that reference is still very clear and very able to see, because the rights to your intellectual property is very important, especially in this day and age too. But yes, very it's one of our key things is that we definitely will reference. It's why we state that we don't draw the graphics. We do not have time to draw the graphics that are on our papers. We mostly buy. Sometimes there are a few drawn by me, not many, not often. When you get that rare blue moon moment and you got some time, sure. But apart from that, not often. And so we buy them from a creative marketplace and we reference that we buy them from there. Online, we do have a few places that we look for artists. We try to get ones that don't use too much AI because we do like things, or that ones that admit that they've used a little bit of AI to help with the scanning process of their art into a digital form, because a lot of them like to pan paint it, and then when you're scanning it in, it is a massive process, and there is an AI algorithm that helps with that process online, available to artists, and we completely understand that it is the best way to get a physical artwork into a digital copy. So yeah, we have gone with an artist that has used one of those programs over the weekend. It was the Boho Sweetness one, I think. Yeah. And which just really nice that she also had a disclaimer on her art as well, saying where she had used the AI. So it's nice, the transparency. It doesn't often happen, so it's very nice to have transparency. Where are we at? Apart from me going on a rant. Sasha Rave. I don't know. Could be one or the other. I'm just going to grab that bit of extra modeling paste here and coming in. Maybe it was Gel Medium grabbed. I think it was. Huh. There we go. Just coming in and shaping these flowers a little bit more. I think they could be a bit better shaped. There we go. But what do we think of our canvas? Yes, no, maybe. I think we're done. I'm not going to try and sign it because that is very gluey right now. I will wait until it dries. If you are afraid about your ribbon moving, you can always bring out a needle and thread and start sewing into your canvas. Perfectly fine. I've done it a few times. I'm not doing it tonight. I don't like sewing. I'm not a sewer. I do not do fabric. I do paper and paint. I do P's, not S's. So no fabric, no sewing. For what? Closest I get is denim and ribbon. And even then, I don't really like painting on denim because I had we had this journal back in 2021. Every 4th page was denim. And I lived in fear of the weeks that we had to paint on denim because it was painful. To this day, I would paint on it, but go in with a bit more of a plan. But yeah, so thank you all for coming. And I know it's nice and simple, but I do like it. How long? Oh my gosh, it only took us 46 minutes to create a canvas. I'm on fire tonight. Look at that. And it's detailed. I probably explained everything. Anyway, thank you for coming. There will be a mixed media bundle up for this class on the website after class. And I mentioned Cybercrop projects due on Wednesday. I don't know if we got anything else coming. Mach is coming up. And I know weekly kits are coming out this week. Treat kits are coming out this week. All your stuff from the weekend will be posted out by the end of the week. I've got a lot of deadlines in my head. Sorry. Things are happening everywhere. But yes, thank you all for coming. And thank you for watching. And I hope you have fun creating your own. Have a good night. Bye.